Welcome to what's new in qvWise 3. In version 3 we've added a head-up display, we've made qvWise easier to use, we've added some pre-built reports, and finally we've added the qvWise publisher, which can be used to automatically reload data from your ConnectWise server as well as distribute PDF reports to your users. So the head-up display is designed to show you what tickets need your urgent attention and if there's anything that's really important that needs to be acted on immediately. It's designed to be displayed on a large screen monitor in your network operations center and can be automatically configured to update every minute. The layout can be configured substantially based on your requirements, so the colors of the tiles, the format of the tiles, and information on those tiles can be changed, and you can have some graphical information on there if required. In making qvWise easier to use, we've moved to role-based dashboards. So depending on the role you play in your business, be it the accountant or the service manager or the entrepreneur, the owner, you will have specific dashboards that are tailored to your particular business role. And if you're a small business owner, you're probably going to have to move between all three of these roles because you're going to be wearing all three hats. Hopefully not at once though. In making qvWise easier to use, we've made each dashboard more focused on a particular task as opposed to putting a lot of information on dashboards. We're putting a lot less information on each dashboard, but we've actually increased the number of dashboards substantially. So in the past we had, say, one ticket dashboard. Now we have 3 or 4 of them. And so what we've done is we've hidden the tab row up the top because that would make it quite confusing. There'd be lots and lots of different sheets and dashboards for you to try and navigate. So what happens now is that you go in and you go and navigate a dashboard, and in order to find the next dashboard, it's a hyperlink. So let's have a quick look. I'll go back home and I'll clear the data. So if I go in as the service manager, I've got different sheets different dashboards I can go to. As an example, I can go to the time dashboard. I can go back. Let's have a look at the tickets dashboard. Good place to start. And here, although I don't see anywhere near as much information as I do in the old version, I actually have more information available, but it's just through a couple of hyperlinks and a few settings away. Turn on the filter, and what we can do is I can see all open tickets for a particular board. I'm going to turn off that filter there. We've got 39 open tickets. If I want to, I can view those open tickets by just clicking 39 open. And if I click on the company, I can actually drill right down into the ticket. And so we're up there, we see that ticket. I can go back to the previous sheet, and I can, if I look at the current selections, I can remove the company name. In fact, I can clear all the data. Turn that off. If I want to have a look at the closed tickets within that period, I can see how many were open at the start, how many were new, how many have been closed, how many are still open. Still open, that was between that period from the 1st of September till the 30th. If I want to configure the view down here in the table, I simply set I can just pick different columns as required. Clear the data and go back home. One new dashboard that we've added as a requirement from some users is the member performance dashboard. The concept of this dashboard is to help you identify who's generating the most revenue for your business. When I say revenue, it's earned revenue per hour, I suppose. If we have a look at Luke, we can see as an example, Luke has, and if I look at the hours, the length of this bar indicates the total number of hours. The red part of the bar indicates the time that's non-billed or internal time, and the green indicates what's being billed to customers. If I want to have a look at the revenue, I can see that Luke's generated, the majority of his revenue is through agreement time. And if we click on the hyperlink, we go to the revenue screen, I can see, yes, the agreement is where the majority, and I can see which companies he's generated that from, and I can drill right down to the different agreements and right down to the tickets. And so we can see, if we scroll down, I can actually see how much revenue he's generated, how many hours he's put against the ticket, and the agreement, and how much he's generated in terms of revenue earned. Go back to the previous dashboard, and what we can do here on the detailed help takes us to the help screen, and it explains how we calculate the revenue calculation, because earned revenue is quite a complex exercise if you have any fixed price tickets, agreements or projects, and we take all that into consideration. Just go back and we'll have a look at a few other sheets. So as an accountant role, you might want to have a look how the business is performing overall, and we still have the ability to set, as an example, if we're halfway through a month, we can do either from the start of the month, so month to date, or rolling month, and we can do a comparison between last year and the previous month. We can drill into the details and we can have a look. As an example, if we see that a particular customer has stopped purchasing from us, we can say, okay, that was a project, and that's okay, that's fine. We've also got a work in progress dashboard, shows us what's basically work in progress, what hasn't been billed. Going back, we've added some agreement dashboards. So here we can have a look at how our agreements are performing. What I'm going to do is set the date to the end of the month, so we can see which agreements are below specific hourly rate. Go back, we can have a look at how the effective hourly rate has been calculated. So over here we can see the revenue calculations. If we move to, we call it Guru mode, we have a few more columns being displayed for information. You can then export that out to Excel. Where did Excel go? Sorry, that exported out to Excel. I'll just close that. One of the other things that we've added is in the member performance screen. Again, if we click on Luke, we can see that there's a performance against target, and we've got a spreadsheet to allow you to enter some targets for each particular member. So as a service manager, I may want to print out a customer report to show them what's been going on over the last period that we've been supporting our customer. So I'll select the customer, print the report, so we've got a report that we can print out or PDF and send to our customers. qvWise Publisher adds the ability to perform automatic reloads quite easily. You can just configure your model to be automatically reloaded. An important aspect of qvWise Publisher is the ability to publish reports. So as we saw before, we've got the monthly customer report. If we edit that, in this particular case, we can see that we've added a bookmark just for that particular customer. We've selected the report and we've set an advanced schedule. We can enable the schedule so that we can have, say, this report to go out every Monday, and that can be emailed to the customer if need be. I just run this report, and once the report's run, we'll have a look what it looks like. And we'll double click on the report, and that's it.